this computer. Okay, so hello everybody. So what I'm going to be doing in this video is basically making a replacement for this video that's in Lab 0, which is probably how you found it, that says Chromebook or others using Replit.com and Lab 0. So you can use this assuming you are you don't have to use it just because you have a Chromebook. You could use it just to try it out. What I wrote here is like, you want to do your labs online. Why would you want to do your labs online? Well, maybe you have a Chromebook and you can't install Eclipse. That's the biggest reason. But maybe you just want to try out some other way of writing your code. And, this is one way. So the site I'll be using now is going to be JDoodle. Now, you may have seen Replit.com in my other videos, but that site just doesn't work anymore. It's just a stupid AI site now. So we'll try JDoodle. So how would I use JDoodle? So I'll open a new tab. I'll do jdoodle.com. And I'm already logged in, but I'll log out. So if I go jdoodle.com, then right now it brings two tabs. One says jdoodle.ai. Oh, we don't want that. One says jdoodle.com, write code online. This is what we want, right? We're writing code for this class. So I should click start coding. And when I do that, it's going to ask me to pick a language or a framework. So if I click in here, where it says search IDE, compiler, or terminal, what I want to type is Java, because we're a Java programming class. You'll see various things pop up here, but specifically, we want the one that just says Java. So you'll select Java. It'll give you an opportunity to name your project. It'll generate a random name, but don't leave the random name in there, because if you do, you'll never be able to find, Lab 0 later if it's called Anxious Blue. Is that even a word? Verrier? I don't know. So type in your own name. So like this is Lab 0, so I'll type Lab00. Uh, you can choose the language version, but we don't need to. We can just leave it the way it is. Um, we can have multiple files or we can have single files. For now, we just need single files. So leave it. Start with an example. So leave it. So the only thing we needed to do here actually was to put in our name of our project, and then we can click start coding. Okay, so I'll do that. Click start coding, and we're here. Now over here on the right, there's like a giant AI tab taking up space. We do not need this. So I'll just click the little X up here, get rid of it. And this is what the interface looks like. Now, this is very similar to the interface of um, Replit.com. Now, also another thing you can do here, and I would recommend this, is you can log in. So maybe I'll actually do that. Sorry, assume stuff's in the way. So there is a login button, and if I click that, I can log in. You can make an account. So you see I made an account with my MCCD edu username, so I will log in. Probably that's the best idea. Log in. Um, and I've got my project here. Okay. Now, this is just a default project over here. It does some stuff. Actually, this stuff is pretty useful. Um, so for Lab00, what would I do? Well, it says get the Eclipse IDE installed, try to make and run a Java project. And if we click down far enough to, looks like step 13, it says what we want in our project is this code, system.out.println, parentheses, hello world, semicolon. Okay. And so what we got to do here is in our, where are we? Here we are. They've got more stuff than that here. Can I make that bigger? Yes, it opened up this AI tab again. I'll close it. I can delete out everything from the middle of my project here. And in this section, I can type my line. So I will type system.out.println. ln, put in quotes, hello world, um, semicolon. And that's our program. So we want to try our program out after we've written it. So we'll click the execute button up here. So we click the execute button and we do not need it to optimize our code's performance. Let's close that. And this is the output right here. Okay, so that's actually everything we needed. Like this program is now complete. That was lab00. Um, we can delete the comment at the top if we care to, but we're good. We're good. We did it. So once we've done this, then we just want to download our file so we can turn it in. So there is a button here that says save to local file. So I click the button and I'm on a Mac, so it brings up this message, allow. And if I look down here, you'll see that I've got a file here called myclass2.java, and that's what I would turn in. So in the lab here, if I view it as a student, scroll down, you just need to get the file here. You can drag it. Now, I'm using a Mac, so this is a little bit different for me than if you're using Windows or Chrome OS or whatever, but I can click the button and find the file I just downloaded, or on a Mac, I can just drag it from here to here and submit it that way. And that's it. I have submitted this assignment. And so you can see that JDoodle worked very well for us here. Now, what I will say about this is I'm new to this site as well. And so I'm not quite aware of limitations that we may find. So, like, for example, I'm going to type something now that, we haven't learned about if you're actually doing lab 1, but I'm going to try it. So if I do import java.util.scanner, and then I come down here and I'm going to type, what am I going to type? I'm going to type scanner scnr equals new scanner system.in. Now, just to be clear, this is not part of lab00 anymore. This is me just checking out this system and making sure it works. So I'm going to say system.outprint, type a number, and then I'm going to do int, just call it x maybe, scnr dot next int. This is going to read a number from the user, and then just to see if everything is going good, I'm going to print something else. I'm going to fix that typo. I'm going to print you typed, and then I'm going to put the number there. This is not part of any lab. This is just me verifying that this actually works on this JDoodle system. So I type some code, I'll click execute, error, number. Oh, I wrote X here and I wrote number here. So let's fix that. Do it again. Type a number, it's waiting. So I click over here in the box, I'll type 7, and it says you typed 7. It all worked. Great. Now, the thing that I'm not worried, or the thing that I am worried about, I should say, is that this site does have like upgrade to pro and things like that. And so if I click here on my account and I go to like, let's say plans and payments, it says platform, free plan. Okay. Compiler API, 20 credits per day. I can't really tell, like, does that mean I can compile things 20 times? I'm not sure. So let me go back and look at our project here. How would I do that actually? Let's click the top left. Let's click, actually, no, let's go click here, upright dashboard. Okay, dashboard, my projects. Okay. There's two of them. I'll click the first one. I'll click it here. Is that copy? Yeah. Okay. We opened it. So we were able to open this up, and if I execute it, stop, execute it, stop, that's twice. 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, am I using up my credits? I don't know. But it's possible that you might only have a limited number of credits per day, and like it might cause problems. Okay, so I'm a little bit worried about that, but so far this seems pretty good. Um, and you'd be able to do at least some of your labs with that while we come up with another, um, maybe possibly find another platform. But this one seems okay. So that's going to be it for this video. So I'm just going to stop this here and say, try it out.